Had a bit of a system hiccup there. I just want to double check this real quick. Yep. Alright. We're streaming in the right frame rate. Everything's set, I think. Alright, let's turn you on. And yep. There we go. Everything's set up. Hopefully tonight will be not a mess. We really should stream Starting Force at some point. Umpire. Alright. Well, hopefully the last round of fiddling has fixed the stream's errors. It is me, that Kanzer guy. Just doing our wind-up, and then we'll get going. It's more of a fizzled out sun at this point, but hey, I'll take it. Well, I really couldn't go with Metaphor and put up that the clown battle theme from this game. That's a thing. For some reason, the window isn't quite right. Alright, whatever, it's fine. This is fine. As long as OBS doesn't reset and destroy all my settings, this should be perfectly fine. Okay. I really need to undo my headset and unfurl this wire. Recently started getting all like tangly and bending really easily. It's slightly distressing. I'm not sure what the cause is. Not treating them any differently than usual. Most of the usual people here anyway, so let's get this party started a little early. Let's see if the game doesn't crap its pants and OBS starts streaming in horribly weird ways. Alright, see if my audio doesn't melt down. Alright. Minus the squeaky chair, of course. Alright, so last time I streamed this, we had some audio issues. Hopefully they don't reoccur, but last time it was like a 4 to 5 second delay between the sounds, at least in the VOD of the game. So my apologies to anybody who missed last time, which was pretty much everybody. But basically the crux of what happened last time was we ascended the tower, Elena got a little bit weirder, we got past the water wall because it turns out I'm a fucking idiot that didn't climb upward, and solved the entire riddle right that way. And then we fought the shelled starfish lady, who was actually kind of a pain in the ass. So we gave her beef to Elena, and that seems to be where we left off. Also, Elena had a dream about the Reuben parents guy. Kids.
I wonder how my mother's doing.
Do we have anything else to give her? I think we gave her a bunch of stuff before the stream ended. Yeah. Alright, I gave her a bunch of crap before the stream ended. So we can continue onward. Although, I am impressed that during that last fight, after getting my shit kicked in a couple times, nothing got broken. And also, I just noticed that my space has increased. Let's go pull some crap out. Trunk, I would like a power stone, a guard stone. Yep, okay. Things will fit now. Like, holy shit. Things fit. I was really struggling with that earlier. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's take out... Or, let's transfer and equip. There we go. And there should be... Right, I picked it up, but I did not get into my equipment yet. Another guard stone. There we go. I can actually equip all of my crap now. That's a big difference. Alright. Alright, I think we're ready to roll now. Get cracking on the next tower. I think we're doing fire next. I think it's the fire one. Alright, yep, it's the fire and then whatever the hell the element of True Gold Tower is, which I guess is a first to the Ironclad Tower? Or Ironclad Turret? I'm guessing? I mean, just the way these are laid out. Ugh. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that still leaves 2 more towers after we beat these. Or 3? 3 more towers after we beat this. Alright, so into the Burning Citadel. Alright, I'm going to assume that so far there's no issues and the audio is decently synced and all that. Now that I'm efficiently paranoid about all of this. I'm going to assume that it sounds and plays up alright. Alright, as one of the goddesses of Ios, and she bears chains and a symbol of fire. Alright, is there anything over this way before we get notes about it? Yes, okay. Oh. Oh! It's a big moth! It has fuzzy ball legs. Ow. Okay, can I... Alright, there we go. This will protect me! Protect me! That move never ceases to be great. Alright, come on. Wait, is there like a thing I can set on fire? Okay, well, minus this fairly semi-natural lag. No, come, no, leave me alone. Alright. I'll take that as a good sign that it's doing alright. Alright. There we go. Alright. Nope. Me. Yeah. This thing's actually kind of tedious to fight. Get what you're supposed to do. Okay, now you just. Come on! I'm just getting steamrolled because it won't behave. Oh, I need to put that permafrost back on. Okay, that's fun. Okay. I kinda wish this was. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. This thing's a royal pain in the ass. It's hard to get a hold of it because of all the things in the way. Just, holy shit. Okay. I wasn't expecting this to be a giant fucking mess of a moth. Okay. Yeah, sure. Research from last checkpoint. That's fine. Okay. That went swimmingly. That's what everybody came here to see. All of my usual style and grace. Alright. I know how to deal with you this time, so once the camera behaves. Alright. There we go. Alright. I'm not working you over. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, that thing's dead. Oh, the blazing queen moth. Moth queen extermination. We're sorry to report the extermination of the moth queen from the tower is proving rather more difficult than originally foreseen. Oh shit. As it flies, it disperses scales into the air. When we fire arrows to hit these, this reacts by turning around. If we don't do something about these scales, our arrows will not be able to reach the Moth Queen. And some good news, we've gathered that some scales that they are made of are highly combustible material, or hopefully this will be useful to try to find a solution. So, throw fiery moth at fiery moth, make fiery moth less dodgy. Makes sense. Alright, making a bit of money here. Anything else with this camera angle? Alright. Alright. Was not my most... Ow. graceful moment. Alright. Come on. Just beast fangs not gonna give me beef. I mean, I still need beef, so give it to me, game. These fangs aren't equivocally horribly useful right now, but you know. Alright, so here's a jumpy thing. It's not gonna save me a lot of time right now, but because I know I'm gonna screw him up. That's a given. Is there anything up here? Nope. Alright. Eh. A whole hell of a lot to say. I started playing New Vegas a bit lately. That was something. What a useful moth. Alright, come on. And I wanna... I have to like blood out first. And give it a yank. Alright. Upper coins. What? Ow. Well, that hurt. Alright. All of my style and grace. All of the murderous power of Lonky Kong. There you go, Lonky Kong. There's the words. The human word. Ow. Ow. Equipped item has been damaged. Oh. My greatest achievement today. Said Donkey Kong. Yep. Okay, that was exactly what I thought it would do. Man, that was pretty jank looking, I have to say. There we go. Actually, an eye. Nope. Not gonna work. Right? Alright, I'm just gonna have to trust the thing that I can almost sort of see. Alright, come on. It's really hard to get it to go in any direction besides one. Well, whatever, this appears to be leading me to a chain, so... No, there we go. Alright. Yeah, I've been having fun with a bit of New Vegas again. Kind of scratching a bit of that active itch, but at the same time, I'm like, New Vegas, you drunk. other angles that I could. Ah! Back. Alright, I'm just supposed to ignore these. To maximize on time. Yeah, it's been fun. I had a weird moment where I broke into like a prison compound to like talk to a guy, and then I was like, you know what, let's go explore the place a little bit while I'm in disguise as the bad guy faction. And yeah, the game kept robbing me of my karma because I stole bottle caps from the prison convict guys. Okay, can I... Oh. That's fun. Alright. I have to actually get better at making these snapshots with this controller. That's fun. So yeah, I mean, I guess Bethesda design, I mean, it's not really a surprise to anybody that the karma system's kind of garbage, but... Alright, we made it. So yeah, it's not a surprise that it's kind of garbage, but I, like, stole some bottle caps from, like, a chest nearby. But, like... apparently that was a bad no-no to take bottle caps from inside of a chest. But it was a perfectly fucking awesome thing to do to shoot this unarmed guy in the fucking face. Like, I'm just standing there, I'm like, alright, you know what? Let's make this easy so I don't get caught stealing something for some reason. So I was like, alright, so it's just this dude sitting in a chair and he's like, hey dude! And I was like, with my pistol, and his head blew off, and I was like, alright. And it was like, you did a good thing! Hooray! And I'm like, eh? Like, at least it's written by Josh Sawyer, the guy who made Fallout. Like, the writing's good, but, like, it's definitely the Bethesda handprints all over the game. And that's not including the problem that I had with the game, like, in the first place. I can admit that my attraction to Fallout New Vegas in the first place was just, like, more Fallout dumb shit, because that's where I started with Fallout, was Fallout 3. Which is Bethesda dumb shit. Shoot people with teddy bear game. As you listen to 20s music. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with this. But I figured I'd try playing the one that people actually like. Because, like, I know I'm gonna have trouble actually getting back into Fallout 3, because I definitely know, like, shoot the bad guys with the gun isn't really a strong point anymore to me. It's not as a strong form of entertainment. Brutal Doom exists, so why would I need to shoot dude with teddy bear when I can just make chainsaw gif with comical blood? Alright, blazing a crack. A crack has been found at the bottom of the furnace. If it had not been found, the molten metal would have escaped into the forge and turned it into a hell on Earth. The fault of the Master is difficult to believe, but the beast's power is affecting all of the fire within the tower, making it hotter than the furnace can take. This Master has the power to create fire that is too hot for the furnace to cope with. Top Brass wish to use the beast in battle, but I hope they know how to control it. Spoilers, they don't. That's why we're killing it. Alright, so these rocks are rising and falling. What's up here? Let's see what the safer route has to offer. So I figured I'd start trying to play New Vegas again as just sort of like a whim. I was like, hey, you know what? Let's see what an actual Fallout game written by people who made Fallout was like, actually pay attention to more of the writing and stuff. Because Yield's Fallout is a little hard to get into because it's like, it's really dated and hard to get into. And that's not really like a particular fault of its own, so to speak. It's a feature of the era. I just have difficulties with it. If I gave it some patience, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it, but I don't know, what do I look like? I'm 24 and I'm playing weird anime chain beef game. Do I look like a man with patience? Then again, I played 28 hours of Wind Waker straight, so give or take, I guess. Alright, it looks like it's going down, and I still have not acquired any beef yet. Something needs to give me some beef at some point, where this timer runs out. I actually really like these set pieces, though. It's a little laborious to get around, but it's visually interesting, and just the way you have to navigate it makes it remotely more interesting than some of the other places. Oh yeah, I guess in case anybody who may have missed out on anything that I've been muttering about, oh, there's a thing. But that was a thing. Alright, let's see if we can't reach that. Alright. I just melted all my feet off. Alright. Oh, it kicked me all the way here. Alright, well, at least I can climb this ladder. And skip all of the interesting reversal and just climb this ladder. Well, that actually seems to last a while, so I mean, Hey, jackass! You wanna get over here? All right, there we go. Hey, bodily fluid. I need more of that. Okay, so the timer on this isn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. All right. It's just up, skip, jump. There we go. Okay, we made it to the door. Oh no! Thing is guarding the door. What is the thing? Oh fuck, one of these things. It's the cat thing, but it's on fire now. Fuck. I need to really grab that permafrost next time. Alright, you clown. Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, there we go. Alright. I see what you're doing. Ow. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna let you do that. Alright, there we go. We got some decent quality beef. Good stuff. I only had to fall down a pit to make it happen. But we got it. I only had to break both my legs and fight a flaming tiger thing. Fantastic. I have to say, for all of my definitely notable gripes with this game, and some things vary in egregiousness, like they're not, like a lot of things are just sort of, they're bad, but they're not like a problem until they are a problem, which is an interesting way to be phrasing all of this. There has to be a rare thing in here. There's always a rare thing in here. Where's it at? Guess this just doesn't have a rare thing in it. Fine, be that way, game.
I wonder how long he's going to be. I just can't do it. I just can't. Not without you.
Alright. Then we drop down here. And we wait for this to fall. Alright, so I'm seeing where the real crux of this dungeon is. The waiting game. Medicine. Oh good, medicine. I will take the free medicine. I really got beat up there, so I'll take it. Alright, so we don't need to bother with that section. Alright, let's see what this leads to. This isn't the most, efficient thing. Alright, so what do you do? Oh. Okay. I guess it's supposed to be like a faster, safer drop space? Yes. Alright. Duly noted. Let's try going around the other way. Okay. I was worried I'd take fall damage for that. Alright. Let's take this path. Just... Wait. You'll jump when it's starting to fall into the fire. Okay. Be that way. Alright. You... Yep. No. Oh, I have to traverse back a longer way here. Fun stuff. Alright. Just appears to be it. It's just a safe spot, I guess. Alright. Yeah, these seem to be like pre-programmed jump spots. Which actually kind of reminds me of Lisa a bit. Fun fact about Lisa the Painful RPG. You might notice that the game takes place in like a 2D space. Like side-scroller type stuff. Every instance of jumping, falling down, or climbing up a ledge is actually an individual instance that had to be coded into the thing. No, fuck. Okay, you know, I'm going through that door, and then... you know, actually, I have to head back. Okay, we're heading back. Whenever this... Alright, fine, I'll just use my divinity. Let's just head back. Before this gets worse. I opened up a shortcut, so we're making progress in the right direction. Elena is inside.
you
Alright, she's up there.
No bumps or bruises?
I'm fine. Oh, there's things. An unreadable note just popped up. More useful looking book symbols of Ios, cooking for two, handling toxic items. Okay. Right, before we talk to her real quick. Oh, you know what? Let's cover the stuff.
I finished translating that book.
Yep, there we go. Best translation, here you go.
We've spoken a lot since we've come here, haven't we? Maybe that's why I can tell what you're thinking, just by looking at your face. We're really lucky that so many old books were left in this observatory. It's much easier to translate when you've got a lot of reference material. I'll decipher these for you. Don't worry. It's great to... This bit I'm doing at the moment is really difficult. It's full of technical terms I don't understand. Is everything all right?
The bond grows.
Thank you, Aaron. Please take this.
What is it? A power stone. Neat. Which is probably a thing I have to get fixed. But let's go grab some berries and talk to Mavda and get some stuff. Anything else to ramble about? There was some movie talk earlier about theaters and Star Wars and stuff. And like I've mentioned it before, but I have like a really weak sternum, and I just can't handle loud sounds. So the movie theater is never fun. I've pretty much dreaded every time I've gone. But I apparently didn't know that Promare came out in English, or even came out in the first place. Which is Studio Trigger's new thing from like Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann, that type of stuff. It's very Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill, and it looks amazing. I've only seen like the trailer and heard some of the soundtrack, and it looks fantastic. Looks like something I might even be willing to like brave the movie theater for, but I have a feeling that's not happening anyway. So I'm just like, eh. But yeah, Promare apparently out in theaters. I was kind of surprised by that.
I'll buy
Looks quite nice.
this kind of information. I'm prepared to pay you, so it's time to open for business.
Buy.
Here's what that will.
I want medicine. Alright, so I bought her a second cat's eye drape. She has that. What if I bought her a second red drape at this point? Yeah, what the hell at this point?
That will cost.
Watering plot, red drape. Anything else I need? Yeah, sure, the dried berry, that's cheap and whatever. And here's some tea.
Something else you wanted?
Upgrade stuff.
Choose a way to forge.
I will choose a way to forge. There we go.
That went well.
It turns out that the scythe is actually almost maxed out. I'm missing 3 bodily fluids, and whatever the fuck any of this is. Alright. So, we're actually almost done with the scythe. That's actually kind of exciting. I'll have the strongest thing in the game right off the hand.
Was there something else?
That's good.
Select the item. Was there something?
Right.
Select the item you wish to create.
Boost healing. No, I think I should just make the skill band instead of the spur band at this point. Because the level ups are also stats, so.
What creation method do you wish to use?
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Where do you...
Alright.
Was there something else you wanted?
Repair. Need you to repair a thing.
You seem to be...
Oh, I don't have the money for it.
Was there
Whoops!
something else you wanted?
Whoopsie daisies. That's not helpful.
Sell me?
Alright. Let's give you... What do I have? Maybe in my chest I probably have some junk. Couple bucks. Couple of these. Diamonds, tough scales. I can make a couple bucks off of these. Blah, 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 blah. I can sell one of these. Alright.
Was there something
Repair
else?
my rock.
Well then. Here was that. Well, was there something else? Fair.
Alright. That's actually some hefty upgrades, if I say so myself. Equipment, yep. Minus the lag spike. Oh. Why is this band as big as a vest? What? I want my better XP. Just ate a bunch of, like, defense points drops because of it. I can't even equip it. Maybe... Oh, that's not gonna do. Blech. Blech. Alright, here's our, like, 20-minute, or quadrillion annual check on audio. Is this still holding up? Alright. Guess I'm just not equipping it. Yep. Alright. Go talk to Elena.
What's that, Aaron? You want to chat about something?
Here you go. Got some things to give.
Is this for me?
There's a berry. The drape.
Oh, this is the same cloth you gave me before, isn't it? How about I make a tablecloth this time?
Okay, there we
Should be able
go.
to make a really nice one.
Thought I was missing at least
I'll
one
let
of
you know
them.
when it's done.
Alright, and here's the potted plant.
Are you really giving me this? It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you.
Alright, and
This is
here's our
me.
tea leaves.
Oh, it's lovely. Thank you.
And... right, that's everything, I think. Yep. Time for your beef.
Thank you.
I think we can take an hour nap. There we go. See if she has anything interesting to say now that we've passed 2 hours.
We've come this far, Aaron. Let's see this through to the end.
Or Scar
Master told me the
Mysteries.
scar was formed due to a failed experiment on a master. Does that mean the scar is man-made? Is that really possible?
I mean, obviously, we've made it this far on it.
Aaron, you're always putting me first in your thoughts. It's not gone unnoticed. I wonder how my mother's doing.
Anything
Don't do
else?
anything stupid out.
Alright. Let's go stash some crap in the trunk and get going. Alright. I guess let's put this skill band away, because I apparently don't have the space for it. Blaststone. Alright. Yeah, I guess as good as I'm getting right now. All of this medicine is quite helpful. Alright, onward and upward we go. And I take it the people are still watching, so the audio isn't completely melting down. I know I'm like paranoid about it at this point, but I only have so many streams in a row before I have to start checking it regularly just to make sure I can actually get through one stream without it melting down. Alright, well that's a relief. It's good so far. Oh, there's more of you clowns. Alright. Alright, well. Okay. Okay. That is a pretty kick-ass combo, I have to say. Alright. Of pelts. Alright. Blazing Master, to whomever may read these words, must escape the 13 towers without any delay. What lies at the top is only death. We are told that we were on a training exercise and did battle with a beast known as the Master of the Blazing Citadel. But it was a lie. It was no exercise. We were part of an experiment. We fought with all we had, but those shields that floated around the beast deflected our attacks. As we tried, it struck us down one by one. Hid among the corpses of my comrades and somehow managed to make it here. But when they realized that one body is missing up there, they will track me down for certain. Alright, I cannot remain here. They must move fast. They've stashed it in a chest. Alright, so it has shields floating around its body. I assume it's going to behave similar to one of the last ones. The last guy had, was a big, fiery dude. So, see how those shields turn out. I got a remedy, a broken elixir. I mean, it's still helpful, so I won't complain. But I'll make that the next thing I use. You know what, let's just... There we go. We need a couple bucks along the way, even. Taking the shortcut. Now that I actually got the timing down for the fancy charge attack stuff, those seem to be actually doing more damage in a more consistent manner. Alright. Back in here. Alright, here we go. Okay, this is the escape. Alright. Yeah. Come on, up you go. Ah. I really like how the ceiling is even melting. It's just all broken down and like ready to slag out and fall down the bottom. Alright, so that's just a convenient window to show us where the next chain is. Alright. This is just identical to that other space that we looked at. Okay, so that's also supposed to be another cheap rundown. Alright. Gotcha. Oh, there we go. Made it. Alright. Go. That opens up that. What does this lead to? Oh, okay, I see where this is. Okay. Gotcha. The math adds up. Alright, so I need to find a way to the thing, and then that'll open up. Right? Ah, okay, okay. I see, I see. So we climb up and take the drop. Alright. I love when a plan comes together, no matter how trivial. Oh, you bastard. Ugh. Alright. I think it takes a while, that's for sure. No, just... Thank you. I don't want to climb the ladder right now. Alright. Well, we have some basic flesh. So, at least we're not going to game over. Alright. Make me head up here so that I can get a shot. Alright. Got there. Alright. Don't chain the lock. I like how that you can even just bother chaining the door down for some reason. It's an option. Alright, there we go. So now we just need to find the progression road. I assume is that door up there. Is there anything fancy in here? Yep. Oh, Power Stone. I'll take it. I can even slap that on right now. Ow. Make me stab the bad guys better. Because honestly, everything here is sort of just vague. I mean, yeah, it wants me dead, but I wouldn't really call them strictly villains. Come on, let me up. Alright, let's ascend. Ascend, etc. Alright. Oh, there's a chance at some reasonable beef. The item here. Alright. Alright, come on. If we can't get, like, pulsating flesh, that'd be great. Oh, dripping flesh is fine. It's fine. I'm really not gonna complain. It's better than the bat beef that we have acquired. There we go. Gotta lasso my ass up here. Alright. Bam! Alright. That definitely has to be done in a prompt manner. Alright. There we go. Alright. No. Much for prompts. Alright, there we go. Cut her down. Anything to collect here? Nope. Assume this is supposed to be that. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I need to do that a little bit on the quicker side. Alright. Just a little bit. Tiny bit. Alright, so to you... Nope. Okay. Okay, just want that. Okay. I definitely need to tackle this slightly more prompt thing. I appreciate that the last step drops you right here and not, like, somewhere far more irritating. So, I accept that puzzle could be worse. Alright. Alright. What? What? Okay. That happened. Well, at least I can climb the ladder this time instead of doing the dumb. I probably should have grabbed a divinity shard, but whatever. Let's see what happens. Maybe pull the lever. All of my style and grace went into that jump. I'm sure I can never amend this defeated prowess. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. Okay. Made it to the boss door. Well, that isn't quite where I need to be, apparently, but... steps in the right direction, I think. You know, I miss a lot of this playthrough in particular, but I have to compliment the double scarf. It does shine through every once in a while, yeah. Yeah, come on. Its physics aren't as horrible and distracting as you'd expect. Alright, so... I need to head back to Elena, but I'm not really strictly sure where the next spot is. Wait, actually I should have just taken it up and then it was the shorter way around because I'm an idiot. It's fine. When have I ever taken things the smart way around? Alright. Drop down. Alright, let's start heading back. Alright. It looks nicer, right? Doing things the hard way builds character, I guess? I mean, it just... I just not always rather do things the hard way if I can help it. I mean, I like SMT and Dark Souls as much as the next guy, but, you know, okay, a bit more than the next guy, but, you know. I can have a way of doing it without, you know, dropping myself into a pit like an idiot. Take it.
Are you alright? No bumps or bruises?
I may have broken my legs in some
I finished
lava.
translating that book.
Alright, more noise at night.
Aaron, I know what's making that noise during the night. I found a big scratch in the bed frame when I was cleaning. Something had been nibbling at it. What do you think it was?
A ghost? I mean, obviously a ghost. Oh, it's a mouse.
That's right. What a relief. It was still quite a shock when I found it, though. Have you ever tried reading something you wrote, Aaron? I write down the things...
Alright, before we give you beef, let's go talk to Mavda and stuff. If there's anything we can't buy. No, I did not eyeball that new table.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll buy that for this, so it's time to open for business. Here's what's in stock today.
I guess the tangled drapes. I've got the cat's eye drapes, and both blue drapes. So, and recently the red one. All right.
Was there something else you wanted?
Let's buy some geraniums.
Farewell.
I need to grab that permafrost. They don't burn to death during the boss. Also, I don't have any broken items on me, right? No. Alright.
We've come this far.
There you go. Have potted plant number 1
Are
and
you really
potted
giving
plant
me
number
this?
2. You can do this. This should fill up the space nicely.
Are you really giving me this?
Did I pick up any, like, berries or anything recently? Nope. This is detonation ore. I don't think that's very useful, so here's the dripping flesh. There you go. Yeah, I can take a 2-hour nap. Anything of interest?
What's that, Aaron? 12
Uniting the
you write?
gods.
Does that
Alright.
mean making all the Iosian gods into one? Who let them do that? Why were the followers of Ios encouraging them? Aaron, you're always putting me first in your thoughts. It's ever so quiet here in the evenings. Quite eerie, actually. I wonder how
Yeah.
my mother's doing.
I take quiet night. It's kinda spooky over absolutely nothing at all. Right now, something that's actually eventful. I've had enough horrible, eventful nights in my life. Alright. I don't want you or you. Let's put you in the trunk. Put one of these in the trunk. And give Mata beef flesh. I like how I'm calling it beef flesh at this point. I've just, like, lost, like,
You've got
any
some
attempt at
flesh
this.
going spare? I'll buy it off you. Well, what do you need? Farewell.
Yeah, it kind of depends. I've had some very unpleasant, eerie evenings. But I would certainly rather it be too quiet than too noisy. Alright. Let's see if we can't go find this third chain. Really noticing those
Look after yourself!
wee gray textures on Aaron's collar. Hood collar? I don't know, it has belt straps on it, so I don't know.
Please, Aaron.
I was noticing that they're like
Okay.
16 by 16 textures.
Elena. This is no time to mope.
Well, that was a new one. Hadn't seen her telling herself to not mope before. That's neat. My scares night, I thought somebody had broken into our house because a frozen tree was hitting the fence. And it sounded like glass shattering. Oof. Yeah, I've had actual trespasser problems in the past. And I used to sleep. I guess anybody that knows me from pre-Discord days. I spent most, if not almost the entirety of high school. You know, how about I just not do this? How about there we go. Let's skip this. I spent most of my high school days sleeping on the couch, in the living room, next to a window, and we still had, we'll say, neighbor issues, even living in Basin Run. So, yeah, I just never had a pleasant time sleeping there, we'll say. Pretty much knowing that you had, like, stalker trespasser problems, and then you slept next to an open window on the couch. Wasn't very good for my mental health, I'll say. So yeah, I would rather something be quiet than have any remote instance. um, but I will say that there was this one amazing time. Actually, can I shuffle there? No, I can't. I don't know where this... Oh wait, actually, maybe I do. It might be in one of those places that I didn't check very thoroughly. Beginning of the map. Check there. I didn't want to like run around in the dark flinging rocks at shit. It was just like, I'm good. Alright. Try taking the long way again. So, there's my history with bad sleeping things. So yeah, I would rather a nice quiet night with nothing happening. With no hints of anything happening. Although I will say there was this one time in the winter, back when we lived there, there was absolutely amazing bird. It was just the best bird ever. That's all I have to say. There was a bird that lived, I guess it was next to my sister's window? It lived in the tree next to my sister's window. And it was snowy out. It was like near Christmas, and the bird kept rasping on my sister's window, and it was all night, all in the morning. It was like 12 hours straight of this bird just rasping on the window, wanting to get in, and it was kind of amazing. It was just so hilarious. There was just this ragged little cardinal that wanted in so bad, and it was just beating the shit out of my sister's window. She hated that fucking bird. It was pretty hilarious, though. Whoops. I just want to yoink the sword from your face. Alright, there we go. Dripping flesh. Good start. Excellent. Go, strange grains. Alright, this place. Gotta be in no, I want... Okay. No. Okay, you... No, I want to... No. No. Cursor, behave. I just want... There we go. These mods are just a better answer to... throwing... There we go. Gotcha. There we go. Like, no, fuck you. I'm just throwing you out there. Alright. Something over there? I don't know how to get over there, but... Alright. Okay, there we... No, it was in the right direction, and then it stopped being in the right direction. There we go. Okay. This gold coins. Oh boy, exploring this does not seem to have been terribly fruitful. Come on. Maybe we can... Alright. Alright. One more. There we go. Place is all lit up. And I see where the chain's going now, so let's try and get over there. Oh, come on. This chain's kind of annoying. Juicier meats. Come on. Oh. I do. Come on. Alright. Alright. Go. I wish these grapple points were of slight more style and grace. Okay. All right. Stuff over there. What is this stuff over here? Yeah, it's just a dude thing. Right. Why is the shadow coming out on top of the thing? Ugh, whatever. And Phoenix stones, those rare materials. Whatever. I can ignore this clown. Alright. Here we go. So this should be the last chain, and we can go fight the boss. Alright. Get out of here, the bat thing. Strange grains, money. Nope. Knew that was coming. Here with the board. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Yeah, I kind of wish the grapples were a little better. They're a lot harder to control than it looks, which says something when I'm sure this doesn't look very graceful. Alright. Alright. Come on. Well, that worked out. Okay. Just smash 3 of them. Okay. Yeah, I got a level up for throwing that thing around. I mean, they're doing a job of getting thrown around, anyway. Ow, nope, stun bad. Come on. Come on, there we go. I wonder if I'm expected to just like try and bring the door open. At least one of them is on stage. At this point, what the hell? Come on, we're almost there, almost there. Leave me alone. There we go. Got him. Oh, I was just expected to kill it. Okay. Okay, that works. Alright, so we'll take the beef to Elena and then we can travel up the tower. There we go. Boss door's open. Time to get our ass kicked by whatever the hell it is that's up here. The lady fire monster. Wait, here we are. Shard of Divinity. I don't need it right now, because there's plenty of time to get back. Turns out it was just alongside a really annoying to reach grapple point. Well, you know. Ow. Ow. These are weird vampire bats that want to eat my beef. That's not good. Sorry, weird mutant creatures. I like my blood where it is. Hey, a remedy. Alright. Time to get out of here. And we can go fight the boss. Oh, hey, elixir. Alright. Long way down. Which door was it? This one? This one, right? I think so. Yep, alright. Yeah, I can pop some medicine when I get there back. Alright. Eat exchange. Alright. Back to the observatory. This game's actually progressing a bit better than I expected. I didn't think it was going to be quite as stream-friendly, and I just kind of wanted to play it because I wanted to, and not really because I thought it'd be reasonable, but it's actually been going at a pretty good clip, honestly. Like, better than I expected.
I finished translating that book. It was a tough one.
The Scar
was
Mysteries.
formed fairly recently, actually. During the most recent war, it seems. Around the same time as the Cataclysm, in fact. Maybe that's why it happened.
It's almost like the thing called the Cataclysm would do giant amounts of damage to the terrain. Because I can't imagine what else you would call a cataclysm. Besides large-scale ecological destruction.
Don't give me a reason to worry, will...
Actually caught that one there. Got that chat on time for a change. Indeed. Potted plants seems to shuffle them around, which is nice. I like that. Cat's eye pattern, and then with the boring white bed sheets. Stop collecting bodily fluids. No, I will not.
You've got some flesh. Well, I'll buy for. So it's time to open. Choose a way to forge.
Look what body fluids gets me. I mean, I take a bat's body fluids, whatever the fuck those are, and I rub them into a flower and a stone and some mercury, and I don't know, it makes my pointy stick better. So, yes, I will continue collecting bodily fluids as long as necessary. Is it amazing? It's like magic.
Was there something
Whatever the
else
fuck
you
body fluids are. Still a disconcerting thing, but hey.
Select the item you wish to create.
Right, I keep forgetting to grab that permafrost thing. I can make one of these fancy rare ores, but I can't make... oh, I can make body
What
fluid.
creation method do you wish to use?
It's very expensive to make, though, so I don't know why I would bother. This ingot, though.
Method do you wish to use?
Oh. I can't think of anything I need explosive powder for, so... Sure.
Where do you...
How much of this, the ingot, did I need for the thing that I... No.
Select the item you wish to create.
At some point, I wanted to make a spur band.
What creation method do you wish to
Oh, I have enough. I just need to make guard stones again.
What creation method
Oh,
do you wish to use?
That needs mercury, and mercury is ass, and it's hard to get. Okay. Oh wait, there was a new thing. Crystal Star Shard.
The item you wish to
Side note, Scale Tunic.
What creation method?
Alright.
Was there something else you wanted?
Okay, if you're doing it professionally, I won't judge you. Yeah, there are reasons for my body fluid harvesting. For what it's worth. Alright, so here's some gifts, and then the beef, and then we get to go fight the boss. I thought I bought a thing. Oh, whatever, it's fine. I don't have anything to give then. Yeah, whatever. Fine. There you go. We can skip that for the 900th time. Alright, so we'll take a quick nap, and grab this permafrost. I do not wish to die of fire poisoning. I stashed the crap, so let's go grab this transfer bag. I probably should have done transfer and then equip, because whatever. Alright, there we go. I won't burn to death now. Alright, time to beat Lady Fire Boss. That seems like a step in the right direction. Blazing Citadel. I'm actually kind of curious how how they're gonna pull off the last 3 towers. Because it's 12 flesh, but there's 13 towers. So I'm quite curious. Alright. Let's get around you clowns. Yep. Let's see, anything else to mutter and ramble about? I guess, Gauss in Warframe is a lot of fun. I've been enjoying him a lot. I made a Hyper Light Drifter themed coloring for him. I enjoy using that. That actually turned out quite nice. I do wish I had a more patterned cape option, but you can't have everything, I guess. Well, also, it's like 7 USD and I don't have $7, so... But yeah, go fast frame is a lot of fun. I didn't actually expect, yeah, it would be nice if I had any money at all. I could maybe afford to fix up my computer. That would be a lot less mentally harrowing these days. So, he's a lot of fun. I kind of wish I had a slightly better cape for him, but, you know. I have works, so I'm not gonna argue. Alright. Time to get into the boss. Well, hopefully not literally, but, you know. Oh! Okay. I approach the edge, grab the thing before I piss it off. This looks a lot different than the dude version. Also kind of interesting that the female ones are the ones that are more aggressive. Alright. So you grab it in the butt when it runs past you? Alright. Alright. Yep, gotcha. Oh boy. Expected to actually have to do this kind of fast is not gracefully easy. Alright. Alright. Ow. Okay. Ah, missed it. Okay. Ow. Alright. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. Ow. Alright, got one more. And I get to grab the face meat. Alright. Ow. Alright. Over to you. Definitely the most human-shaped one so far. Okay, stop screaming at me and let me rip your face things off. Ah. There we go. Oh, come on. I can't actually get a good yank on it because it keeps cutting out on me. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Out. Okay, we've gotten past the 50% mark, which means we can actually do something. Alright. Okay, this is harder to do with a controller than it looks. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be. There we go. Nope. Alright. Oh. I managed to rip one off doing that. Right. Ow. Ah, missed it. Ow. Alright, save my medicine. There we go. Fight of you. Ah. Alright, prick, come on. Come on. Got ya. There we go. Alright, that one actually went pretty smoothly compared to the last one. Definitely compared to the last one, this was a lot better. The thing's sure moving a lot for being dead. Alright, the chain has upgraded. Yeah, fair enough. It does happen. Although, graceful death is a lie. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. Actually, there is a graceful death. And you have proven to me that there is a graceful death. That time that you gave Monkey the nitroglycerin cigar, that was graceful as fuck. This is an exploding skull. Yep.
Good to see you again.
Just breach a hole in whatever the fuck you're standing on. That'll solve the problem.
Around, Aaron.
Oh, she's got a teapot.
Well, I had lots of things I wanted to say. Now I've forgotten them all.
I can relate to that.
Welcome back, anyway. So, this
Hey,
is
I found this thing in the beef room. Awesome.
This blazing citadel. Is it really full of flames?
I mean, magma from the
You've got to
ceiling?
take pathways across pools of bubbling lava. Isn't there a safer way to cross? Well, just be very careful.
It's fine, I got minor flesh wounds. It's fine, my legs are horribly burned. It's fine.
I wonder how my mother's doing. Don't do anything stupid. Master Flesh.
There you go. Alright, well.
Oh.
I wonder if it's actually faded over time. It's hard to tell. Don't really see it that much. Now that I bought that blue dress, you know. I mean, it glows every time, but actually getting any, like, paler?
Is that? Could that be?
What you see are the laws that underpin our world. Though this represents a mere fraction of these laws.
The laws.
Now things get even more weirder and interesting and more questions. That time didn't seem, just seems like she enjoys eating a sloppy burger. Yeah. We're definitely starting to balance the line. I mean, it still is a little bit, but it's definitely more just about the eating than it is the framing of the eating, so to speak.
Are you awake?
Keep expecting her to, like, wake up with, like, a bird in her mouth or something.
What happened in that tower 500 years ago? We said we'd always be together, didn't we?
Now we're sounding a little funny. Things are getting weirder. Yeah. Yep, saw that coming.
Elena, what are you doing? Elena!
Has monster eyes.
Why are you here?
Oh, and how are you faring? I gave Elena medicine to help her sleep. It seems she's fast asleep.
Hey, what just happened?
Something is wrong, to be sure. It started some time ago. Something in her has changed.
No dipshit, Mafta.
Well, I have got my suspicions, but I really can't be certain.
That's what, well, yep. Of course. Kids love cannibalism.
It should be.
You know, I made a joke
But it
about
does
this not
seem
being
that
totally
each time
cannibalism,
she
but it
eats
turns out that
Master Flesh,
cannibalism happened
it has
in
an
the
odd
story.
effect.
Why do I have such a weird taste in games that like cannibalism? Just, it's an inescapable fact now. I mean, she is still human. It's just like something else is happening. I don't know. It's a human-shaped person that was at least human at some point is now eating human flesh. It's still kind of it's dancing the line of cannibalism. whether we're dancing technicality or not. So. Should be, but it doesn't seem that each time she eats it has an odd effect. No, obviously, that you're not really helping here, Mavda.
If she eats flesh from all 12 of them...
That doesn't answer the question.
It should... If she eats flesh... What can be causing Elena to have these funny turns? Well, we'll look into it and hope to tell you more by the time you defeat the next master.
Well then. Yeah, Mavda's not helping at all. I recognize that should, yeah. Alright, just in case the white gold tower is something awful. You know what, I'm gonna save and then I'm going to sleep until she wakes up. Let's see what happens. She basically going to be the ending of the Shadow of the Colossus? I don't know. I just know that the ending of the game is tied to this glowy yellow meter in the corner of the screen, in the left-hand side of the screen. The ending of the game is based on how far it is, and that you get a really bad ending if you get to this point in the game and you're less than 4. I think you get like the second to worst ending if you get this far with below 4. In the game, as far as I'm aware. I just looked at it because I had like no idea what this stupid meter does and doesn't tell you anything besides that, so I looked it up. Just to know that it was, this determines your ending and how good it is. That's all I know. So, we're doing pretty good on the whole friendship front here, so, we have 4 pips left to get through. So, I guess we'll see what happens. Alright.
I can remember everything up to eating the monster flesh, but nothing after that. Did I?
It says, did we?
Oh, no, forget it. It's nothing, really. I'm fine, Aaron. Thank you for everything.
Okay, so maybe it's more of a possession thing?
I wonder if they were laws of Ios.
Wrong kind of man meat. A hat. Know what you're implying. There were laws in my dream. I wonder if they were laws of Ios.
Don't give me a reason to worry, will you?
I've got new items.
You absolute animal. I'll do things in stock.
Here's what's in stock today.
Alright. Indigo rug. Oh yeah, I don't think I actually really bought much of that. Potted plants, green garb. Sure, let's buy berries. Yeah, I guess indigo rug at some point. Do I have this? Okay, I'm missing 1 bodily fluid, and then I can get the second last scythe upgrade. And then, alright.
Choose a way to forge.
Amethysts. I don't need mercury for this thing anymore, do I? I need 1. Alright.
Choose a way to forge.
I need this ingots. Explosive powder, I need 2 of.
Choose a way to forge.
Yeah, some of these need a bit more interesting selection of materials.
Was there something else you wanted? There is a very useful, highly flammable powder Sunlight will set it ablaze, so there's no sense searching if you do get hold of some. Mind it doesn't burn your back. Was there
That
something
sounds
else?
fun.
If you've got any spare, he'll combine them with other items and make something. Was there something else you wanted?
Nope, that wasn't helpful. Okay. Alright.
Oh, sorry.
Have berry.
Is this for me?
Yep, there you go. For biting my shoulder out, you can have this berry. Eat that instead, please. Alright. Well, we're 150 in, so... Yeah, it's actually... So far, this game's been really well paced for stream affairs. Minus the last one, which was about a half hour over. But that was a lot of me stumbling around like an idiot more than the dungeon itself being that long. So, yeah, I have to say that it's actually been really well paced, and the story is consistently somewhat interesting. It still has me guessing about what exactly is going to happen between everybody. Even as things get increasingly worse, because everything's still sort of vague. I mean, I hope they tie up everything somewhat decently, but, you know. Oh hey, old text. Alright, so I'll give her this text and wrap it up for a night.
Thank you for everything. So,
Yep. Thank you. Double check if there's anything to stuff. Okay. Give her. Oh, I bought another berry. Right. I'm an idiot.
Just a
I'm
bit.
blind. It's fine.
is this for me?
There you go. We're getting there. We may even get that S rank ending. We might get the friendship meter all the way to the top. Who knows? But for now, thanks for tuning in. I don't seem to have had any issues with the stream tonight, so I'm going to assume that Streamlabs just fucked up and reset my settings, and that caused some horrible problems until I figured out what the hell it was that was a problem. So, but I may just be missing the secret bad parts. Well, I'll check some of the VOD just to be thorough, but if nobody had a problem listening to it, then shouldn't be any issue. And I'm sure the visuals aren't much noticeably any different, so. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys had some fun with it. I have enjoyed it so far. Yeah, that's about it. This game's been going really well paced so far, so I'm actually glad about that. I was expecting it to be a lot worse, because I know it's about like frequent trips to give gifts to Elena and do the thing, and it's actually kind of turned out well. Better than I expected. So, that's good. So, catch you guys later and all that fun stuff. More of this on Friday, or maybe some Chrono Trigger to catch back up now that my streaming isn't garbage. Not really sure. But Monday, this time next week, oh boy, everybody buckle up for a terrifying time. It'll be terrifying in the worst ways possible. It's just an excuse to do something very dumb. And, yeah. I will make sure every one of us regrets it. So... Yep, next Monday is going to be the Panzer Slimes, an original Disgruntled Show Halloween special. So, look forward to that, fun thing. So... Catch you guys later and all that. Thanks for sticking around.